Imagine two people using social media. One person posts photos regularly, shares opinions, uploads stories, interacts with everyone. But the other person does something completely different. They scroll for hours, watch everything, read comments, see everyone's life, yet they never post anything. Not a picture, not a thought, sometimes not even a comment. Psychologists call this behavior passive social media consumption. And surprisingly, a large percentage of users fall into this category. But why does this happen? One of the biggest reasons is social evaluation anxiety. When someone posts online, they expose themselves to judgment. People might criticize, ignore the post, or compare them with others. For some individuals, the brain treats this possibility like a social threat, and humans are naturally wired to avoid social rejection. So instead of posting, they choose the safer option. They watch silently. Another reason is something psychologists call social comparison. Social media often shows the best moments of people's lives, perfect vacations, perfect photos, perfect achievements. When someone constantly sees these images, they may feel their own life looks less interesting. The brain then begins to think, why should I post if my life doesn't look as impressive? So they continue scrolling, watching others, but rarely sharing their own moments. There is also a personality factor involved. Many people who prefer scrolling are simply more introverted. Introverts often observe more than they express. They enjoy gathering information and watching conversations rather than participating actively. For them, social media becomes less about expression and more about observation. And finally, there is something called the invisible comfort zone. Scrolling allows people to stay connected with the world without revealing anything about themselves. They can see everything, but remain unseen. And for many people, that feeling of privacy and control is extremely comfortable. So the next time you notice someone who only scrolls but never posts, it doesn't necessarily mean they are inactive. It may simply mean they prefer watching the world rather than performing for it. Because in the age of social media, not everyone wants to be the spotlight. Some people are perfectly comfortable staying behind the screen.